What's up, y'all? Let me see. Okay, let me just get set up here. Test, test. Put the music up. Mm, what's up? Oh, V, you're here. Can you hear the music? Doing some tests first. Let me know if you can hear the music. Mm, okay, bet. Alright, I'm thinking to myself, which is super unknown. Test, test. Oh, okay, good. I'm good. All right, bet. All right, all right. Now let me invite you, V. Ah, good. Here you are. Ah, what's up, y'all? All right, we're gonna get started here. Okay, got my little
The
leopard print coat.
headphones in.
Bet.
Hey,
Hey, all right, we made it.
finally.
Yo, oh, I knocked the hell out last night. That sleep was so good, I'm telling you. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
why. Maybe my week just like culminated into one long sleep because, whew.
Oh man, they had me all over the place out here at that job. My body was sore. It's still sore
Oh,
from all that walking.
yeah, from the
Yeah.
canvassing, I can't imagine.
Yeah. Because, Pennsylvania is a very mountainous, hilly type place. Like, so you're
Yeah.
always walking up and down some kind of hill. And then people have the nerve to have houses with stairs on them. So I'm
Yeah.
climbing up and down, up and down, up and down. Like, man, this is some dumb shit. Ugh.
But like, you're gonna be fit as hell for the summer, I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, this was my last week. I start my security job next week.
Lol.
So I'm going back to the gym. So either way, so it's
Okay, bet,
yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
Ah,
But now I think my endurance, because I was running, my endurance is increased from all that walking.
okay,
It has to have. It has to have. Excuse me,
good.
because I was pretty out of shape because I haven't ran regularly since we lived in LA. Yeah,
Okay, but
because
that was
like,
before you transitioned, right? Hey,
well, before
Overcomer.
I, hey,
Thank you for the love. Good to see you.
yeah, well, it's before. I mean, I was living as Vicky full time,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
yeah, and it was mostly because I was afraid to go into the girls' locker room and stuff. Like I could do the bathroom and shit because you just go to the stall, do your business, wash your
Yeah.
hands, leave.
Yeah.
But it was like especially being a trans woman that's attracted to women, like I feel like nah, I can't do it. I can't.
Yeah.
It's all the titties and
Oh my God, that's so
shit.
interesting.
Yeah, like I can't do it. Like I can't.
Okay, like I definitely have gotten more attracted to men. This is a big thing. People always say
Hmm.
after trans men transition, then they turn gay, which is totally not true. Okay,
No.
and for a long time I was just like not really interested in men still. But what happens is that you just meet somebody and then you
Hmm.
like them. At least that's what happened to me. And then I had a crush on him in Atlanta. I told you about that.
Right.
And then you're just like, hey, there's nothing that's really stopping me from being in a relationship with a man other than like my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. The way I see it is if you like someone, you like them. Like
Hmm.
I like when Meg The Stallion said to Young Miami, like she was saying, it's like, do you like girls? Are you lesbian? And she's like, I like what I like.
Oh wow.
Fuck it. Yeah, yeah. Fuck all that.
Who
Labels.
said that? I like what I like.
Meg, yeah, Meg The Stallion.
Oh, she said
She's
that for
like,
real?
yeah, she's like, I like what I like, and then she was like, I like you, and they were getting kind of freaky on there. That was like the hottest shit ever. Like,
Oh.
because both Young Miami and Meg The Stallion is fine as fuck to me, anyway.
Yeah, okay. I don't know the first one, Miami.
Young Miami, she's
Young
from the
Miami.
City Girls.
Oh, let me
Yeah,
see.
yeah, she fine as fuck. She fine as fuck, I think.
Ooh, okay. Yes, she is. Mm.
And of course, Meg The Stallion, of course. And she
Meg.
looks even better now. Like she looks even better now. Like I seen her in that little video with her, Cardi B, and what's that other girl's name? That girl from Memphis. I forget her name. Shit.
Yeah,
F
I
R
don't be
E
knowing
E
them.
fuck nigga free.
Oh,
Let
yo,
it work. Let the fuck nigga
okay,
keep
I
fuck.
actually
Yeah,
really
yeah.
like her. Hold on.
Yeah, I like her too. I like her so much. Like I like her accent. I like everything about her. Like the way she talks, the way she acts,
Yeah,
just everything. She,
Glorilla.
yeah, Glorilla. There you go.
All right, let me take a look at her. Because I think out of all those people you just mentioned, maybe I like Glorilla the best.
Yeah. We could have had so many
Yeah,
opportunities to see her when we were
yeah.
when we were in Atlanta, and I'm talking even
Damn.
before she got big, because she used to go to the King of Diamonds a lot to perform.
What's the King of Diamonds?
The King of Diamonds, that's a strip club. It's not that far from the airport in Atlanta. Um,
Oh,
yeah, and they were well known for having Monday nights. 'Cause that's
wow.
that's why it comes. That's why be hearing in the rap songs, King of Diamonds Monday. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm just sitting here
So
looking at her pictures. I'm like, I like her.
Glorilla, or
Yeah,
yeah, she
I
fine as
like
hell.
her.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you, okay, when you listen to music, do you ever try to know if the artist you're listening to like gives a fuck about the trans community? Because it always turns out that like somebody turns around
Yeah.
and says something and then it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you gotta stop listening to them or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Like, how do you
like
feel
for
about?
example, for example, I fucked with Little Bootsy, and
Mm,
I used to fuck with Little Bootsy and what's his name, Lil Baby,
Lil,
or
oh, yo, yes, that's
the
exactly
Baby,
who I was
the
thinking of,
Baby,
the
not
baby.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Baby. But when he said that shit, when they both said that shit, like Lil Bootsy especially, like he specifically talked about
Yeah, fuck Lil Boosie.
Dwayne Wade's daughter being trans,
Yeah, no, fuck
and
Lil
like so,
Boosie. I don't know, just
he's
like
like,
I try to take them as like whole people, you know what I
yeah.
mean? And I say fuck Lil Boosie, but the
Hmm.
baby, I don't know. I think it was just some
I mean, he was
ignorant
talking
shit just came
shit.
out his mouth.
Yeah, I mean, he's talking shit, but like, honestly, like, I know how most black people think about us, and it's just
Hmm.
like he felt comfortable enough to say, and honestly, a lot of people probably agreed with him at
Oh
that
yeah,
show.
100%.
So it's just like that's the saddest part about it. So it's like
100%.
I was like a fool to think, you know, like, cause I mean, I'm at the point in my life where you go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. Like I'm not gonna be around people who don't want me around. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Now one person I know for a fact doesn't have a problem with transgender people is fuck. I'm really having brain farts left and right now.
Ah.
He's a rapper too. I'll get it when it comes to me. When it
Oh,
comes
are
to
you
me.
gonna say NLE Choppa? Because
No,
okay.
but he might be. He might be though. He might
Yeah.
be too. But not NLE Shop. But NBA YoungBoy, I'm pretty sure
Mm.
doesn't give a
Oh,
fuck
NBA
like that.
YoungBoy. Let me look him up.
And that other guy, fuck. Like I really respect him. How do I fucking forget his name?
Oh, NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, I've seen him
Yeah.
before. These kids
But
be
anyway,
listening to him. He lacked
yeah.
education, says Happy Dog. You talking about the baby? He lacked
Yeah.
education because, that's kind of how I feel about it. I'm like, he's
Mhm.
really good at what he does, and I can respect his talent. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. And he
Yeah.
he didn't really seem to be like Dave Chappelle. The way Dave Chappelle is just like really just like hitting the what do they call it? Hitting the hammer on the head. I
Yeah.
don't even know.
He's like
He's
he's
overdoing it.
like
Like,
like
chill,
yeah, he's
bro.
like trying to
People upset.
get a rise out of us now,
Yeah.
and it's like
So
I mean, as I had so much respect. I've had respect for Dave Chappelle for the longest time, up until that
until
point,
then,
and like because you know how he like lashed back at against the corporations and shit, and
yeah, exactly.
you can't do nothing but respect that, you know,
Yeah,
like
but that's because apparently he just lashes out against everyone. So the corporations
apparently,
was the easiest
yeah,
target for him at that time. But
yeah, because they are actual pieces of shit
exactly.
in the industry, but like the trans people didn't do nothing to him, like
No, for real.
what the fuck, like,
But he
but he's
probably
like.
find that he's getting more attention, and he's also like, I can say what I want. What the hell? So,
Yeah, but okay. So here's what my perspective on this, you know, because like I mean I'm a millennial, but I'm closer to the Gen X, like because I was like right behind Gen X, and
yeah,
I know how the Gen X came up during a time where there was like massive amounts of censorship and satanic panic
mm,
and shit back in the 90s and shit.
Satanic
So
Panic.
they
That's
felt
hilarious.
that us policing their speech was them censoring us. Now I'm not saying that they're right. I'm saying
Mhm.
that that's why they act the way that they do. I think
Mhm.
they say I can say whatever the fuck I want. I don't believe in censorship. They see you not letting them say what they want as you censoring them, but it's just like no, we're just saying like you're attacking us and it's unwarranted.
Yeah,
That
exactly.
they're not seeing that.
Like
That's where the disconnect is. I think.
Exactly. No, you're right. Because, Dave Chappelle always took pride in the fact that he makes fun of everybody. And
Right.
it's like,
Right.
okay, when you're targeting a group that's 1% of the world that's already like attacked by most of the world
Yeah.
unnecessarily, you're kind of just adding fuel to a fire for no reason. It's already
Mm,
burning. Why are you adding fuel to it? You know what I mean? So it makes sense
yeah.
when you're like, okay, everybody, I'm gonna make fun of everybody equally, but when you're literally just focusing on one group of people that's already
Exactly.
weak, in a sense,
Mm.
because we don't have the support that we need, it's like, I mean, it's kind of sad. It's like, wow, we spend a lot of time on your mind, huh?
Yeah. Really. But it's
So,
just and also what just came to mind is like we were always the butt of the joke.
hmm
Trans women in particular were always the butt of the joke, and it was okay for decades to make
yeah,
fun of us like that.
that's so true.
And now we're in a time where it's not okay. Like now people are saying, "Hey, that's kind of messed up," you know.
Yeah.
And I guess the older generation doesn't know how to take it because it was funny to make fun of a quote unquote guy in a dress,
hmm
you know. So
They
it's like,
still do that on like
yeah,
SNL. Hey
yeah.
Dream, what's up? Yeah,
Hey.
they still to this day like will think that it's funny just to put a guy in a dress and there won't be any underlying like comedy to it.
Mm,
It's just the fact that
yeah.
look at this guy, he's very manly and we put
Right.
him in a dress. Like,
Yeah. Like I don't subscribe to the whole like trying to feminize the black man thing because they put fucking so many white guys have been in a dress and it was just as funny. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like
exactly.
like Robin Williams was in a dress. Tom Hanks was in a dress. He was on a sitcom in a dress, if I'm
Wow.
not mistaken. Like, and nobody said shit, but like, all of a sudden, like, I think black men are just traumatized from buck breaking. Like,
Yeah, yo, honestly.
that's what it is because it's like, it's funny. Now, where it didn't make sense, where it seemed like they were trying to force this, it was when they did it to Kevin Hart because, like, that made no sense with the skit. Like, absolutely no sense.
Um,
He
yeah, I
just
heard
came
people
out here
talking
and just,
about that. Like, oh,
it made
Kevin
absolutely
Hart,
no sense.
he had said that he was never gonna be out in a dress. You would never see him in a dress. And
Mm,
apparently now he did a skit in a dress, and it's like, okay, did he break his, what is it? You know, his foundation? Did he break his? Kevin Hart annoys me. Oh yeah, yeah, he's annoying, but
mm.
but he's super duper famous, and
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people were talking about that.
Like what Cat Williams said, I think there's. a lot of truth to it. Like there's a small knit group of people, even amongst black people, that you have to do certain things to gain the threshold. But I don't think it's wearing a dress, bro. I really don't.
Yo,
I really
I
don't
thought
think it's wearing a
about
dress.
it, and I'm like,
I'll wear a
maybe.
dress. So I'm gonna be famous. I'll wear a dress tomorrow. I want to be famous. I'll wear a dress.
Ah, I'm like, yo, I was just thinking maybe like they want to. I'm trying to listen to everybody's argument, okay? And
Right.
black men always say they try to emasculate black men, and
Hmm.
I can understand from history where that might come from, right? Thank you,
Hmm.
Barbara, for the follow. But you know, it's not always that. It's not always the what they think that it is.
Right.
But I do find it curious why they always want to put a man in a dress. And I'm just like,
I
when it's
mean,
not even funny, like when there's nothing to
yeah,
add
like,
towards it, and then I see who they put in the dress, like why
yeah,
did they put Kevin Hart in the dress? Like
yeah. It
why?
didn't. Yeah, that really didn't make sense when
It
I saw
almost
it.
feels like
Like,
they did want to emasculate him in some sense. Like I
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
you know?
And in that instance, I really felt like, but when Sean and Marlon Wayans did like White Girls,
Uh,
that was their idea to do that, and it was
yeah,
funny as fuck.
exactly. It was so funny. I will never ever disparage White Girls. It's great,
Yeah,
great
like
movie. I love them.
when Tom Hanks chose to do it in or when that one white guy chose to do it in Tootsie, it was funny.
Oh
It
yeah,
made sense with the show, with what they were doing. But with Kevin Hart, it's just like they told him walk out in a blue ass dress for no reason. Like,
like oh yeah,
and he had a
that's the
nerve to
joke. You're
dance
in a
like this,
dress.
like no,
I
that
don't
didn't make
know.
any sense.
Reminds me of Jamaican bucking. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Dave
Yeah,
Chappelle's T friend was white. Different. Oh. Let's not even talk. Wait. Who was Dave Chappelle's trans friend? Are we talking about?
she wasn't well known, but yeah, she was a aspiring stand up comedian in San Francisco
Nah.
that he
Ugh.
knew.
That's so gross. It's just gross because I know Dave Chappelle and John Mayer have been like besties for so long, and they're
Yeah.
both disgusting people. So I'm just like, I know, I
I
know.
didn't like. I mean,
Hmm.
I didn't even know anything about John Mayer, but like it's like it's like I saw
He's toxic.
Dave
He's
Chappelle
super
turn
toxic.
into yeah. So I was like, damn, like it's like all my heroes suck. Like
Yep.
because Marilyn Manson, Dave Chappelle, Ellen.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Ellen broke
Oh,
my
oh,
heart. She's a
Ellen. Oh, she's
oh my
terrible.
God.
What a terrible human
And all
being.
the people I hated turned out to be actually decent fucking people. Paris Hilton.
Yo, that's okay. Paris
Like what the?
Hilton, listen, we were lied to. Now I
Mm-hmm.
know that nothing is as it seems. Zero things
Exactly.
are as they seem. John Mayer
Exactly.
and Andy Cohen. Who's Andy Cohen? I'm really bad with names. Andy Cohen. Do you know who Andy Cohen is?
The name sounds familiar, but I'm not
Oh,
100%
oh,
sure.
oh, mm-mm. I don't like
Uh
this
oh.
guy. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
now I gotta look. I'm gonna look
Oh,
on
on
the
Real
computer.
Housewives, is that
Hold
where he's from? I just don't like his face, and I'm sorry, I could say that. If I don't like your face, I don't like you. Yo, Ellen is entire situation.
Oh, who the fuck is that?
I know, right?
And
Bravo producer. Oof. Oh, not
he's with it's him
Bravo.
with Gwen. I'm looking at a picture of him with some white girl,
Mm,
some white
they're
lady.
together. Lols, I'm sorry. When you say they're together, I'm thinking John Mayer and Andy Cohen, but that's probably not what you what you meant.
No,
Let me see. Yes, Happy Dog, lols.
I mean like
Let me
with the
see.
Ellen thing, with the Ellen thing.
Ooh, I need to deep dive that actually. I'm gonna do that
Yeah,
today because
like
I've just heard terrible things even before everything was
yeah,
released.
like the one thing that really like one of the things I thought was really petty about like what they were saying about her is like she she like yelled at a coworker whose nails were chipped or some shit like bitch like who the fuck do you think you are like
Uh,
like so
yeah,
you
I
mean if
know.
my nails are chipped right now you would fucking give me problems about it
Like,
And I'm like, what is she supposed to be on point all the time? Like, is Ellen on point all the time to the fact that she could like talk trash about other people?
Yeah, really. I mean, fuck
Let
me.
me see. Okay, I looked it up, Happy Dog, and John Mayer and Andy Cohen are in love.
What?
Andy
John Mayer's
Cohen,
gay?
no, I mean, what is gay anyway?
Bromance? Then?
Let's see. You are who you love. Hold on. You love who you love, and Andy Cohen and John Mayer love each other. What? Andy Cohen said, "I'm in love with John Mayer. We are in love with each other." This is
All right.
funny.
Hey,
This is
shit.
no,
Love is
I
blind.
don't
Fuck it.
believe this is true, just from knowing who John Mayer is.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't seem like he was gay to me anyway.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
never seemed gay to me.
There have been rumors of the two being in a sexual relationship. That's hilarious. Oh, the bullying, the random wild pranks, the disrespect. No thanks, Ellen. Random
Mm.
wild pranks. I'm about to set this up so that I could like stream stuff from the computer.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
definitely need to do that. But oh
yeah.
wait, but we got that. Remember that 30-second thing?
What is it? What 30-second thing?
Yeah, we can't like yeah we can only show like clips like so for
Oh,
copyright shit.
wiggity,
Yeah,
wiggity,
yeah,
whack, whack, whack. All
I
right,
know.
let me see. Ellen random pranks, cause that's pretty savage. Like people who have money and prank people, they have mental issues. Like they have the money to do whatever they want, so they like come
Yeah,
up with these insane pranks. Um, and they literally waste money when people are out there starving. I'm sorry, I can never
yeah.
rectify it.
It's kind of like it's kind of like with Rome, like they were able to fulfill every pleasure, so then they
Hmm.
started causing pain. And
Hmm.
I guess maybe I mean I don't think anybody's like immune from this. Like when you have every need met, it gets to the point where you need to cause pain to yourself because you
Yeah,
just have way too much pleasure. Too much of anything is bad.
exactly. It's all about
So
moderation.
yeah, so if
Damn.
I was rich and I could afford anything I want, what I'd probably turn out to be a piece of shit eventually
Exactly. That's why
if I
when
didn't
I
need to
do
watch it.
have money, I make sure that like I at least give to the people that I care about, people
Yeah,
I fuck with, because yeah, I want people that are in my circle to be good, and there's no reason for me to ever, even one day, have an excessive amount of money because I'm
yeah,
sure I could find somebody in my circle who's not good and who
right,
needs some money.
yeah.
I'd be a
And,
certified lover boy. What do you what do you mean? What does that mean? With like your clothes, you're gonna be like out dating every day, taking people out on, out on the town and
certified
stuff like
lover
that,
boy.
right?
Certified hip hop. Nah, yo, I've been having that they not like us song by Kendrick stuck in my
Oh,
head.
what a
Like
good
I
song.
really feel like
Oh,
some of the bars he made were for people who are neurodivergent because I'd be brushing my teeth
I
and going
know.
A
I know
minor.
he's
Like
out of control. Oh, Happy Dog, you requested. All right, we ready for guests, V? We could take guests.
yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Bet, bet, bet. So I'll only accept guests from friends just because of these weird like spam people that show up sometimes. Hey, Happy Dog.
hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, happy
Good,
dog.
good. All right,
Hey, V,
Ellen.
nice to finally hear your voice and see your face.
Oh, you haven't been hearing my voice?
I mean, I
I
know
just
what you sound like, but you don't know what I sound like. So,
Gotcha.
mm,
hello.
it would be nice to see your face moving
Well,
at the
sir, I don't
same
have a shirt
time.
on right now, and I don't think
It's
you
all
need
good. It's
that.
all
No,
good.
no, it's
No,
fine. All right,
respect your privacy.
let's see. Ellen has been famous for too long. Let's talk about that. Now, I don't think for some people that it's about how famous they've like how famous they've been, how long they've been famous. I think that they were a bad apple from the beginning. And I think that Ellen being like LGBT, this is what we need to talk about more. That they're
Yeah,
toxic ass LGBT people, and because we supported just LGBT people, just being seen, because we
yeah,
weren't seen at all, we supported some toxic ass LGBT people,
yeah.
right?
And like a lot of white, gay, even trans, are anti-black as fuck. But
I've seen
we
that.
overlook a lot of that
Hmm.
shit because they're part of the community. Like it's
I agree.
Yeah.
I remember. So when I first came out, well, when I was outed,
Ooh,
it
I'm
was
sorry.
always one of those things where people was, how can I say, they always wanted to connect the idea of the black gay experience. Well, can I say that without getting banned?
Yeah, well, black gay
Yeah,
experience,
yeah,
you
yeah.
gotta be
I
able
don't
to.
think
No,
so.
I'm just saying because every time if I
Oh, you
post that
were
word,
censored. You were censored. That was weird.
yeah, I get
Yeah.
censored every time. But no, it's one of those things where every time that's the case, they always want to lump everyone together, but the experience is totally different. And I
Exactly.
hate that that's the case. But a lot of times, what happens is, you know, especially when gay marriage was a huge deal and um, everyone was like rallying for gay marriage and, gay this, gay that, gay rights,
Mhm.
it didn't reflect that way
Mm,
in our communities.
It
So,
really didn't.
no, it
no, it
hasn't.
was like, it was like, yeah, it's on the books, but let's try getting gay married in our community and see how that works out. Hey,
Yeah, I mean, it really reflected in the white communities, and that was basically what it was about, you know. Our community, black communities, handle LGBT issues completely differently. And Dream has joined us. What's up, Dream?
Hey, Dream.
Welcome.
Peace, peace. How are y'all doing?
I'm
Doing
all
all right,
right.
hanging in there, you know.
Good. Just walking downtown a little bit. If it's too loud, just please let me know.
Oh no, it's good. It's
Um,
not. Oh, it's good to
okay,
see
good.
you. Hey, I saw you. Okay, word, word.
Oh, I guess Happy Dog left.
Yeah, where'd Happy Dog go?
Yeah. Maybe he
Um,
got kicked off or something.
well,
Yeah.
Dream, what are you up to today? Just chilling out in the sun. Anything important?
Yeah, no, the important thing is me today.
Mm.
Good.
So I've been really taking a moment today. I woke up, got the earth a little bit today. So drank my tea,
Mhm.
went to my favorite place. Just really getting back to myself a little bit, even though I am right now currently dating. I think
What?
it's important to remind people, well, in my perspective, that yeah, I am like in love with me, and people have to be an addition to your happiness,
Mhm.
Right.
not the main source. So I think people get caught up in a way that because you're with them, they should be centered,
Yeah.
but
I.
it's it's a different type of center though. It's a different type of center. It's a center of us creating. It's a center of us learning. It's a center of us growing. Those are the centers you put them in. But as far as the intensity of your center that you have for yourself, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
I'm in love with me. The person who I want to be with is in love with them, and that's all I want to do is be an addition to their happiness.
See, I love that. And like the thing that's difficult for me is finding somebody like that, finding somebody like me in a sense that loves themselves and, wants somebody else to be in addition to their happiness and just thinking that this is so perfect, now let me just go and be with this person forever. And it's like, okay, wait,
Why
wait,
you?
no. It's like, no, 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 wait, wait, wait. You're supposed to let it just like happen naturally. But in my head, I'm
Yeah,
like, but this is the one. This is the person. Let's just go do it. This is where this is it, right? But
yeah,
I don't know. It's just like this
Mm.
natural inclination to do that.
Mm.
yeah, and that's understandable. Like I think that is what that's a door that you can open and which is free, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful that you open that door naturally.
Mhm.
But with opening doors, we have to remember that there's work to be done.
Mhm.
Mm.
So even though we open those doors, what will keep it open? What will keep it vibrant? What will keep it clean? What makes it dirty? And most importantly, why do we continue to want to open? And in those times, it may not be so pretty, and it may not be so messy, it may not be so clean, but at the same time, We have to understand that even in ashes or even in dirt, we still have to find those tools. We still got to remember that there's tools in a negative light, a neutral light, a beautiful light. There's tools everywhere for us. And what we do with them is what we do with them. And how we use them and what time we use them is up to us.
Yes. And
But take your time.
difficult. It's difficult every day, but I think we get a little better at it every day if we're continuing to focus on healing, right?
I agree. I agree. I 1000% agree. And give yourself grace. We don't do that enough.
Yeah,
We don't go,
absolutely not.
oh man, we're just learning. We're
Yeah,
just, oh God, oh, we're falling again. We're not falling. It's taking us away from the time that we need to focus on something else. We gotta keep that in mind. Give yourself grace. Live in the moment. Be happy
exactly.
with everything with an experience. It's not negative. It's just an experience.
True story. Now, Vicky and Happy Dog, where do y'all feel like you are on your healing journey?
Excuse
Like,
me.
are you actively healing, or like, is it something you do and then take a break and then how you feel?
Um, well, me, I'm still doing a lot of shadow work. Um,
Mm,
I'm still like on the path of self love. I'm accepting the things about of myself that I don't like, changing the things I can at the same time. But there's just certain things about me that I'm gonna fall short on some things, and I'm not gonna beat myself up over it as much as I used to. So the self love thing for me is still a work in progress, but I'm getting there.
Beautiful.
I need to look up shadow work. I don't really know much about that. Happy Dog, how about you? Do
That'll
you
work.
feel like
Great.
you're healing?
I would definitely say I am healing. I have been healed.
Yeah.
I feel like at this point, I'm ready, like I've never been ready before for someone to come into my life to enhance my life. Versus where I thought I was when I was like, oh yeah, I want to be in a relationship and didn't know myself.
Mm. But it seems like the
I
end
didn't know
goal
my
is a
limitations.
relationship in both senses. Like when you didn't know yourself, you still want a relationship. Now that you do feel like you know yourself and you've healed, you still want somebody to enhance that. But what if you could
Hmm.
enhance it just without, is it possible to not need it enhanced? Like, I don't know.
I feel like I have everything I need for myself. I'm just saying that with another person that would bring me up,
I see.
versus when you go into someone's life and it, it seems like they drain all your energy because they need it's I need, and
Well, it
it
shouldn't
takes
be like
everything away
that
from
for
you.
sure. It shouldn't be like
I
that.
know that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So if you find the right person, you're saying, then that will kind of enhance your
Oh yeah,
life.
definitely, definitely.
We all think that, right? If we find the right person, that everything's just gonna be it's gonna be great and we're gonna be skipping into paradise and
Let's skip. But
Maybe
okay.
No,
first
that is
couple
not.
months,
Yeah,
maybe.
first couple. That's a good one. Yes, first
Ah,
couple months. Then it's like, uh-oh.
that's like,
So
oh,
you
for
are the
real.
person to help me clear my mirror too?
Mm,
Oh, okay. So this is why I've been putting cloth and paints and makeup and other things on top of it. And I've been thinking it's really me, but you're here to
Mm-hmm.
clear it and I'm fighting you. Huh.
Yeah. I think
Hmm.
relationships will
Oh.
continue to show you yourself until you've healed. Like you're gonna have to
yeah.
keep realizing the toxicity that's in your relationship and keep asking yourself, why do I create this? Or why do I keep drawing this in until you're healed?
Hmm.
So you're never gonna get that skipping into paradise until you're healed, right? I
And
guess.
even when you do get it, it's even when you do skip before you understand your healing, you'll never skip quite the same once you've healed.
That's so true. It feels, even after the healing that I have done, it feels like there's a separation between me and a lot of people who haven't healed. Like you can't really talk about some things Like sometimes people don't even want to get that deep emotionally and really reflect on some things. I mean, it could be intimidating for people.
X, are you trying to skip with me? Is that what you're saying?
Listen, listen.
Look, we can
I can't skip with anybody until I know that I'm not gonna trip. Because if I'm skipping and I'm tripping, I'm bringing you down with me, okay?
Oh no, we're only going up. We can't go down.
uh, See, now that is what is that? That's idealist thinking. That's you're being idealist,
You can
and
be ideal. You can be realistic. I'll be idealistic. How about that?
all right, all
Find a
right. I
balance.
guess that's a balance. We all need a balance, don't we? Mm. But yeah, this is cool talking to y'all because I've been
Yeah.
thinking a lot about relationships, and I'm just like maybe I should just sit it out, just just sit there. But then I'll get drawn in, by someone, and then I'm like, do I want to do this? Like, should I actively say no? I haven't healed. Like, should
Some
I do a
people are
little
just so
dance?
irresistible, and you just like, oh, I
I
want you.
know.
I'm not gonna. I don't want anything in my way. I
Yeah,
just
I
want
just
you.
want you. The real Ricky Nash has a question. All right, Ricky, what you got for us? Yeah, we should be taking questions if anybody has anything to ask us.
Oh yeah, please.
Um, this is with I'm X-Man on T and I am V, but then we also got Dream Libra and Happy Dog joining us. I think that we're gonna like try to make this an actual like show, like a podcast, and take guests, and it's gonna be fun. I'm also
Yeah,
streaming on YouTube.
I'm having a lot of fun with this.
Uh-huh. And I'm gonna take the audio and put it on Spotify. So
Mm,
yeah, we could pick topics and all that.
all
When
right.
it comes to relationships, is it okay to mix business with pleasure or no? No. No. No.
I can. I think I could speak to
No.
this. Yeah, I've dated people at work, and it didn't. It's never went well.
Exact same
My,
here.
my most recent relationship was actually here in Pennsylvania with this girl. She had a kid and everything, and everybody was up in our business.
Yo,
People,
for
like it
real.
was just like,
Yeah. Same thing here. Like it's happened
yeah.
to
So,
me not once but twice. And
and if
it's
y'all
just
break
because
up, she's gonna talk shit, or he's gonna talk shit.
smear campaign.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank.
yeah,
So, I mean, if
yeah. I
you
don't
want,
agree either.
yo, if you want that, quit the job. If you want it that bad, get
Yeah.
another
If you
job.
want her or him that bad,
Mhm.
quit the job.
Mhm.
Find something else. Find another job.
Sorry. All right, let's get Happy Dog's opinion. We got 3 out of 4. Happy Dog, how you feel about that? Business and pleasure. Happy Dog, we lost you. I don't know. He's not here. I'm sure he would say no.
Oh no, no, I'm still
Okay.
I'm still here.
All right. How you
I
feel
was
about
putting
that?
something in the refrigerator.
How you feel?
Oh my gosh. I can't say curse words on here, so I'm gonna just say no in the best possible way.
HD
Um,
double hockey stick no.
yes, it would have been more like fudge no,
There we
but
go.
because I've been there, done that, and it took me a year of planning to get out of it without being
Mhm.
for my safety. You
Mhm.
know, um,
Wow. 4 out of 4.
I don't suggest doing that ever again. Uh, Granted, like a lot of times, especially in my occupation, I'm at work 12 hours in a day, you know. So you're around people
Mm.
for many, many, many hours.
You can't
But
get away.
that too, but then you're around these people all the time, so you're spending more time with them than you are with your family sometimes, you know.
That's a good point.
And
Yeah.
nobody and it's funny, people at work fall in love faster than
Yeah. You're really right about
yeah.
that because we spend so much time together.
Yeah,
Monday through Friday. If not, y'all got weekend shifts too or whatever, but yeah, no, it's just bad. It's a bad move. You have to understand logically that like, okay, I'm spending a lot of time with this person, so hormones and everything might confuse me, but if I really think that this is something I want to do, let me get another job.
Mm.
Because it's not
You
worth
know,
it.
the funny thing is, I know I say, don't do it, but if I want somebody, I'm gonna go get him. I don't give a fuck about a job. It's like, oh, we work at the same job, but I want you. I'm gonna get it.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
I'm not gonna stop.
Damn.
Man or woman, I don't give a fuck.
You know what?
If I want somebody, I'm going after them,
Now it
no matter what
depends.
the circumstance.
It depends though. The standards gotta be
Yeah,
high. Very high standards, okay?
yeah,
Very high standards for job spouse.
yeah.
Mm,
I mean,
okay.
if I have to quit the job, I'll quit the job, but I want you.
If you see something you like, why not take it? Real talk, real talk. Yeah. We all deserve what we like in this life. Hopefully they like us back. But, yeah, I'll never do that again. Never. I swear to God. Like, just the experiences have been so bad that, like, at my first job, you remember in Boston, BHCHP, they were like spreading rumors about me and this girl just because we were talking and like she liked me, and then she would like sit on my lap inappropriately when we were at like a meeting. Just like you can't control how the other person acts at work. You feel me? And that's a problem. I need to maintain an image at work. If anything, work is
Yeah,
where you need to maintain an image. So if somebody's out here funkying
that's a
it up,
good point.
you
Good
know.
point.
But that was a good
I wanted to
question.
answer
Very good question.
the Ricky Nasty's question.
Who do you
Who do you
think
think
flirts the
flirts
most?
more? I have a unique perspective on this.
Yes,
From
let's hear it.
transitioning as a man to a woman.
Mm.
As a man, I was too afraid of rejection to flirt with anybody. But as a woman, I flirt with every fucking body because I know I'm cute and I know they think I'm cute. So I'm flirting with everyone.
Real talk.
I like
Okay.
that.
Yeah. So I think women flirt more in general, and I've seen other women flirt more with people because women
Mm.
can get away with more likely to get away with it than men are. Men are too afraid of the consequences or the embarrassment.
Okay. Well, how about y'all? Dream and Happy Dog. Do y'all flirt? Who do you think flirts more, men or women?
I would say women flirt more,
Mm.
but
Yeah.
but as far as with me, I'm okay. I'm someone who doesn't know they're flirting, so I'm that
It
person,
happens
and so it
naturally.
goes where, yeah, and I am really not trying to flirt, and they go, well, did you want my number? I'm like, for what? And they're like, weren't you? I'm like,
Lol.
no. They're like, oh. I was like, yeah, I was just being nice. They're like, hmm. And that happens to me so often. And I'm oblivious. That's the problem. I'm
Yeah.
really oblivious to knowing that I'm flirting. Like I said, I'm just a really nice person, even when it comes to smiling at people or smiling at them when they open the door for me, saying hi. Just met
Mhm.
3 people at the place I just ate. Just
Yeah,
having
exactly.
fun. Eating. They're like, "Oh, can we sit with you?" And I'm like, "Sure, come on." And they're like, "Yeah, let's get." And that's just me, and I can't help it.
Yeah, it's
I wish
because
I could.
people aren't nice like that. So like I guess people think
Yeah,
that you want something more.
but I don't. I really, honestly, like, I don't want anything but just a nice moment. I don't want anything. I don't want any. Um, I don't want anything. I don't want
Yeah.
anything. I just
Yeah.
small.
Just living.
Like, I want kindness because I feel like that should be something that is easy, but at the same time sacred.
Yeah. I feel that.
Because we give it to babies, and that's where we first learn it. So it shouldn't be something that should be hmm, so tasteless in the fact of what else do you want from me?
Ah, I
It
see.
should be
Yeah.
easy enough to go, wow, they were able to be nice to me, and this is a part of my day that I not only manifested, but that was part for me. It was for me. And that's how I kind of feel it. But as far as flirting, women are just, I'm sorry, y'all are really, really good at it. Yeah, women are so good at it.
Lol.
And I just like, wow, like it's an art. So
Yeah, honestly, honestly. All right, Happy Dog. Now, I know you have a different perspective as a gay man. So, what do you think personally?
I am unfortunately like Drummer just said, I am a notorious flirt without even knowing it. Um, I am so oblivious to people when I they always think I'm trying to get at them, and I'm so not, to a point where I have to stop myself from even talking to people.
Mm,
And then it's kind of like nobody wants to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I'm sure
it
that's
sucks. You know.
fine. Yeah, no, I feel that. But just let yourself be yourself. If people, like Dream said, like somebody was like, "Oh, are you flirting?" and Dream's like, "No." So, unfortunately, like somebody's gonna have to be able to take that, like, "No, I'm not flirting. This is who I am." And that's just it. Um, I feel like I flirt more after transitioning, but it's always in return now. I don't start the flirting because I don't need it. I don't need to start anything with anybody, all right? I need to be alone and focus on my issues. But whenever I meet somebody and I feel like, maybe they're flirting, I can't help myself. I just I don't know. But I'm nice too. I'm like, if I like your outfit, I like your outfit. If I think you look hot, I think you look hot. It doesn't mean I want to go jump your bones right now, but I think I'm pretty open with how I feel about
Annoying.
people. What'd you say?
I said no, thank you, because that is truly annoying when you compliment someone and they immediately think like, oh, so you want me, huh? I'm like, no, I really like your shirt. Even when I go like, where'd you get it? Oh wow, like so you just want to borrow from me if you want to get to know me, right? I'm like, no,
Yeah,
I don't
right.
really know you per se. I just love your shirt. I love your shirt. It looks really cool on you.
Oh,
I
they probably feel
appreciate
so hurt
it.
though. Oh, Kristen, I think V looks real. Yes, she does. V looks real hot today. That's why I had to put
Stop
this
it.
on. V told me she
Stop
was
it.
like, "I'm finna look hot today," and I was like, "Damn." No,
Stop.
I'm kidding.
Stop it. It's okay.
I think flirting,
This is light makeup. I didn't even put
it's
anything
just
on.
light work.
Eyeliner.
Come
Yeah.
on, it's
You know.
nothing. She woke up like this.
No. No.
Lol.
Nah, you don't want to see how I woke up. I got a bonnet on and fucking
I,
crusty ass.
I woke up with a line of drool just like falling on the side of my face.
Yeah, I've ever since I used to never drool until I got braces, and then when I got the braces off, never stopped drooling. It just
Oh,
never stopped.
oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Let me see. Okay, wait. The real Ricky Nash. I think. Didn't you have a question? Oh, but it was like too raunchy for
Thank
live,
you,
I
happy
think.
dog.
Let me see. Oh yeah, 100%. That's our genes. All right, we got good
Yeah,
genes.
for
You
real.
know we're related? Do y'all know we're
Yeah,
related?
yeah. We have on our mom's side.
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
our mothers are sisters.
Mhm. Yeah, we're cousins. Go
Yep.
way back. Way back.
Hey, Rita. Oh,
Oh, good
hey,
job.
my
Good.
love.
Thank you. Ah, this is fun. All right.
Yeah, it really is.
Let me see. I don't know if y'all have anything y'all want to talk about in particular. Throw it out there. But me, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be chilling for the rest of the day. Um, I did want to talk about like healthcare, but I don't know if it's gonna be now or if it's gonna be in another episode that we do. Separated. Oh,
I mean,
thank you.
we can, we can talk. I mean, we can hit on it. Like, matter of fact, that's mostly what I've been canvassing about at that job that I just
Mm.
quit. And like, I can. It's been a real eye opener for me. Like, I mean, well, okay, I won't say people outside the city really don't give a mess about it. I'm trying not to cuss.
Yeah, I don't know. People be cussing, but I still feel like maybe they don't show it. They don't show our live to as many people because it's raunchy. Like, but people be cussing. I think we should be natural.
Okay, I'm gonna try because like you tell me to be natural, I'm gonna be natural.
Uh-oh. All right, maybe I shouldn't have said
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for my voice to drop like that.
that.
I was all like, hey,
Oh, love.
natural, like,
Yo, natural.
let me stop.
Ah,
I'm sorry, guys. What were we talking about?
right?
Healthcare.
Yes. Yeah, you were talking about canvassing. Now,
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, like it's almost like I don't know. Part of me feels like it's because I'm black and I'm trans and I got a bunch of tattoos
you always gotta set yourself
and I
up.
have
Yeah.
dreadlocks. So like that's a possibility.
Um,
But
yeah,
um,
definitely.
but even my white coworkers weren't getting as much response. So it's like I think they just hated liberals in general.
Mm.
It was just easier to hate me because I was black.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's just like, but yeah, like the people like in the suburbs who already got their shit straight, older people, boomers, even some Gen Xers, really don't give a fuck. They really don't give a fuck. They're really not trying to make shit better for the younger generation, which
Yeah.
I think is fucked up because like that's our job as like older people. I like as an older millennial. I want to make shit better for Gen Z and Gen Alpha, type shit. It's
I don't
just,
want them to go through the shit that we went through.
yeah, no, because
Shit.
that's my grandkids that are gonna have to live through this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, I got a son who's Gen Z, both two sons who are Gen Z. I want them
Mm.
to have a bright future. I want their kids to have a even better future. So it's like, if my existence here can do something, could spark that interest, even if it's not like on a grand scale. If I could spark that one person who does make the you know,
Yeah.
the
Right.
change, so I've done my job.
But we
I
focus on
agree.
individual like they are
Yeah,
focusing on their own kids. Like that's the
yeah,
problem. We don't focus
exactly.
on the community. They just focus on their own kids. So,
Yeah, they live in this little bubble where they think it's not going to affect them until it's affect them, and then it's too late to do anything about it.
Right. Exactly. And it's funny that y'all should say that too, because I know here in North Carolina, I kind of make it my business to give support to the youth, and I
Mm,
also am in HR. So it's funny how my sexuality, which I go by demisexual.
mm,
So it's funny how that affects how I see others and how I'm able to help the community. For example, being in HR, a lot of times people, even if they are part of HR community, they're still kind of biased in the way of what they believe business or professionalism should look like, and
mhm.
mm,
that's the whole reason why I'm here to break it. I'm here to shatter it. I'm here to destroy it because I don't want what anything on the outside that we see or whatever we decide to look at should judge you on what you are capable of.
right.
100%.
And that is the
100%.
main reason why I like to get to know some of these employees, like to see what their interests are. Some of the questions some people would never even think to ask, as if,
Mm.
like, for example, like, what are some of the things you do when you're stressed out? What are some of the things do you, what are some of the
Mm,
things that you can bring to the table to create a better morale for us
mm,
all, for you, for the team, for just in general? Because it does matter. It does matter. People have to understand that in business, it's about a train. So as we all are pieces of the train, we all have to move it one or it doesn't move at all.
Hell yeah. Boomers don't understand that. Boomers are
yeah,
like, this is your
No.
job.
they like to take
Do
everything
it.
at face value.
Go home.
Yes, and that's the saddest part. And this is the reason why I have locks. This is the reason why I am who I am. And this is
Mm,
also the reason why I have sleeves and tattoos and all
Yes,
these things because I understand
exactly.
that the tattoo that you
mm,
have could never distinguish the capability and also the IQ that you have in your brain. So there's
Mhm.
mm,
no reason to diminish you from someone who has never been touched by ink. That's
mm.
Exactly.
not what we're gonna go for.
Yo, I
You bring
got
up a
so
good point.
ballsy that I got
Yeah.
one on my face once I became a software developer. I was like, "Yes, son." But yeah, they can't take that away from me. They can't take my experience away from me.
Right.
But sorry, Vicky, what were you gonna say?
No, no, I was just gonna piggyback off of Dream's
Dream.
point. Like, yeah, Dream's point. Like they always said, like with the younger generation with the face tattoos, usually like be like, you're not gonna get a job if this shit don't work out. It's like, okay, let me fuck around and become a boss or something. Let me own a business. All
Exactly.
my employees are gonna have face tattoos. I'm gonna make it my
100%.
business to hire people with face tattoos. I'm gonna make it my business to hire people with records. I
Yo,
believe in
Facts.
checking chances.
Facts.
You know what I'm
100%.
saying? Like,
When you
And
see
that's
how
even
many
the funny
people's
part.
records are just unnecessary, like, yo, I
yeah.
these these black kids really get fucked over. Like,
Mm-hmm.
What were you gonna say, Dream? Sorry, I just thought
Oh, oh
about
no,
something.
no, no, you're fine. I was just gonna say it's funny. I'm actually just joining. Just became a member of the NAACP. So
Mm,
basically, one
nice.
thing that I love about that is that we were able to do a community drive basically for anybody that was criminalized or who had records, and we were able to get them government jobs in the fair as soon as they got there.
Wow,
So,
wow.
so that is one thing that I love that you were saying, because that is beautiful. I don't want anybody looked over, and reminding them that's what my channel is about: second chances. My
Yeah.
channel is about second chances, and also understanding that second chances is also equivalent to infinity chances. No,
Mhm.
infinite chances. I want them to
Mhm.
understand that. And I don't ever
Hmm.
want anybody to count themselves out. So
Exactly.
hiring 46 people that day on the spot with criminal backgrounds and a government job so we can make sure that it's all being checked and nobody's being discriminated against.
Hmm.
Mhm.
That is why we hired it, because if anybody's discriminated against, we can definitely check them government wise.
Yeah. I mean, I think it really
So
messed
I
me
love
up thinking about that because it could have been any one of us, you know? Like, I just know that, like, I've seen kids, black kids, get into trouble with the police for, like, having a party at
Yeah,
17
for
and,
real.
like, really just get stuck in the system from that. I remember a party I had at 17 that was worse than the kid that I'm thinking about. And I'm just like, yo, that could have easily been me, just stuck in the system and like nobody giving me a chance like that. Like that's depressing as hell, you know.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I have a little family over. Thank you all
All right.
Hi
for the
Thanks for
Dream
joining
time.
us,
family.
Dream.
Yes, that was fun.
Thank y'all so much. Peace, peace to all of y'all. Love all of y'all. And
We're
if
gonna
I
be
leave you with
here.
anything, remember. Oh, of course, of course. Remember everything I'm saying is you are loved, you are protected, and you are worthy. Always keep that with you before anything, so that you always remind yourself who you are and what you came for.
I love that. Yo, we're gonna be here every weekend, so come back, okay?
Yeah, for
I
real.
sure will.
It was nice having you.
All
Good.
right.
I sure
Much
will. Thank y'all. Have a great day.
much love. You too. The real Ricky Nash asked, "Why is it okay for men to do whatever they want, but women can't?" Ooh.
Hmm.
Now, what do you mean by that? Because there's a line when it comes to, I can't say whatever. I get what you
Bye,
mean,
Rita.
but I think Rita might have been saying bye to Dream. I don't know. I hope
Oh, okay.
Rita's saying
Oh,
goodbye.
okay. Sorry.
But
Yeah, because please don't. I was thinking to myself, please don't leave Rita,
yeah.
but okay, if you have to go.
But lol. But yeah, so I'm just like, okay, it depends what you're saying because white cis heterosexual men, yes, in a sense, they can kind of do whatever they want. And when I think about that, I think about what happens in these schools, and how it's not being stopped. Like it's
Right.
like white boys and men, and that's that toxic. You can do whatever you want mentality to think you can go and do
Right.
something like that. Um, but I wouldn't say so with any other race of men. I don't think any other race of men can do what they want. Ooh, I've been thinking a lot about men. Because
Really?
like in general,
No, I'm joking.
like because like they're almost like disposable. Like after transitioning, I really feel disposable. You know what I mean?
Before
Like
I transitioned to female, I felt invisible and disposable.
yeah,
So
you
I totally agree with you there.
as a man, you're just a cog in the machine. Like, if you need help,
Exactly.
nobody helps you.
Yeah.
If you don't have a job, people don't feel bad for you.
No, they
Um,
don't. Well,
it,
okay. I think that's a uniquely kind of American thing,
yeah, yeah,
actually,
very
because
true. We've been talking about very
yeah,
Americanized
because
ideas here.
living in Germany, like Germany has a form of capitalism, but their government is very, very like socially
Mm.
socialized. Like there's a lot of safety nets, even for men. Like
I remember seeing
so.
stuff about that when I was looking into moving to Germany. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, this place is not bad.
No, it isn't. I mean, it has its problems, but I mean,
Yeah, of course.
you won't be homeless there. I can tell you that for sure.
I think
For
that as
sure.
long as a place allows me to live, which means to survive, I have adequate
Mm-hmm.
food and shelter,
Mm-hmm.
um, I think I'm pretty good with it for the most part because everywhere I go, I
Right.
deal with racism. Everywhere you're gonna go, you're gonna deal with
Yeah,
transphobia. Like,
it's unavoidable.
you know, so if I could just live and pay for things, that would be nice. But
Mm.
yeah, as a man, I don't really think. But women don't have power. See, there's the flip flop
Yeah,
here,
that's the flip side to it
right?
all.
Women don't
Women don't
have power.
get taken seriously either.
Yeah.
You
So
know,
I
so.
noticed being a man, I have more power, but I'm
Hmm.
more disposable. Being a woman,
It.
you have less power, but it seems like you get more assistance from the world. People care more about
Yeah.
you being or
Yeah, it's
something.
like I've had guys pay for my gas before, you know, buy me something to eat and like help me out if I was having a problem with my car type shit. I wasn't used to that shit. I loved it. Like but I was like, "Oh, thank you." Like I was just like, "Damn." Like
Yeah.
I wasn't used to all that attention. I was kind of like reveling in it for a
Mm.
little bit
Well, you should.
because
It's nice.
yeah, it really is. But you
Yeah.
know, like as a man, like straight up invisible,
Mm.
straight up invisible. Like let me not know how to work fix my tire. Like you should be embarrassed, dog.
Oh
Like
yeah, yo. Once I transitioned, I had to learn all this shit about my car
yeah, like
because nobody was fit to help my ass.
oh nah, you're on your own.
Now, you know how many people I've helped on the road here?
Yeah.
Like three people. I filled up this lady's tire the other day. I started this dude's car because I had the little portable battery thing. Like these people are always in need of assistance, and I'm the nigga out there helping. I'm sorry. I just never
You the
thought,
man now.
Yep, for real.
apparently, I never thought it would be the day. But now, okay, now we have a cis man. I almost forgot Happy Dog was here. You're being so quiet. I know you could talk about these things from the perspective of
Mhm.
a cis man. You're the only cis person we have here. All right. So,
I'm sorry.
so we need to hear the cis perspective.
Are you
No, you're
shy,
good.
Happy Dog? Uh huh.
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
Hmm. He's probably just chilling in his fridge or
Gotcha.
something, looking at his clothes.
Okay.
Oh, really? You want to go
Hmm.
there?
That's all he does. Look at his clothes.
I will admit though, I did look really, really nice on my new cardigan. But whatever.
Oh, you got that cardigan? That's nice. Well, then
I did. I did.
I don't see any pictures on my phone. Let me see. No, no pictures.
Give me a
Mm-mm-mm.
minute. I got you.
Mm-mm. Anyway, but yeah, from the perspective of a gay cis man, like, do you feel, well, people can't tell that you're gay from being around you, so they don't really treat you differently. Oh, but then when they do know that you're gay, then I bet you they treat you differently. You were talking about that the other
Oh
day.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
What's the switch up like?
Wow.
Hmm.
Okay. So a lot of guys. Where do I begin?
Mm, at the beginning. Oh. All right, when you first think of one person or the latest person that you came out to and how they switched, if they did switch.
And it's weird because he didn't tell me. I kind of called him out about it,
Mm,
because before I came out, like he had no problem in meeting up with me, hanging out with me in person, and everything else. Now it's been like this whole dragging of the feet. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? We need to hang out. We need to hang out, but it never happened.
drop them. I'm
You know.
sorry. I'm just like, once a dude, I learned this from TikTok. Once a dude starts having less and less time for you, then apparently that's just them being like, I'm not interested. Because apparently they can't just say, I'm not interested. Like, you know, I don't know. People have issues with confrontation.
But he has a reason, right? And I understood it. Like we've had conversations about his upbringing, his traumas, things that have happened to him. So him, on the other hand, I'm not upset about.
Hmm.
Now, other people, who you've been yourself 110% of the time, and then they switch up on you, it's kind of like, oh wow, you know. Um, do you think I want you or something? Is that what it is? You know,
Yeah.
what's the real issue? So a lot of times, I just, especially when it's somebody you don't expect to do that to you, um, and it does happen, it kind of leaves you feeling like lost, especially when you consider that person a friend. So the last time that happened, and it wasn't me knowing the person inside and out, it was real weird because even after the fact, we met up and we hung out and we talked or whatever. So he was like, "Oh, it's all good, it's all cool or whatever," and then slowly you saw him just start pulling away. And he hit me with the. He never told me, "Yo, I can't be friends with you. I can't do nothing." He just started not answering my calls,
Oh, wow.
not
That's
texting
childish.
back.
Childish.
Very, yeah, very, very fucked up. I'm sorry to say it, but that's what it was.
Yeah. Oh no,
To a point
definitely.
where it was, and then on top of that, not only did he do that, he outed me to his family too. So,
People be doing that. Actually, that happens a lot, I think, with trans people. Like, people just tell everybody that we're trans, and it, I don't know why, but everybody just tells everybody that we're trans. Like, but I feel like sexuality, especially for gay black men, that's not something that you should come out and say real easily. But when people have said to somebody that I was trans, they try to be like, oh, it's because, they're cool, they're part of the community, So, was it a situation like that? Or, oh,
if
and
if
Ricky
my if
says,
my situation, if I ever,
sorry, Ricky
Vicky over
says
here
that
killing
word.
that bag,
Lol.
like,
Oh, my fault. Sorry.
No, no,
like I
no.
look down and I'm like, oh my gosh, you making me hungry.
Oh, damn, now I'm
Um,
hungry. But Ricky Nash says that word friend be used a little too lightly.
well, I agree. I agree, Ricky. But the thing is, especially when you've been knowing somebody for years, on top of years, on top of years, and
Mm,
y'all hung out and y'all, talked about your personal issues, and you feel like y'all on the same page. Yeah, you would call them a friend.
yeah,
But the moment that you completely show them who you are, they show you how little of a friend you are quickly.
that's
It's
true.
like I he was like, I feel betrayed. I feel like, I don't even know
Oh
you.
my God, when they make it about themselves, like, please.
Right. Like, dude, this is the reason why people don't tell you stuff because of the way you acting right now.
So did he
Not
like think
cool.
that you like wanted him or something?
No, no, he
Like
didn't. But
romantically? Like
here's no, no. That's what the crazy part was. No, he didn't. But it was so crazy how this all went down. So when we finally met up in person, that's when things got really weird.
hmm,
Really?
maybe he wanted you
This ain't the this
and he
ain't the
couldn't deal
late
with it.
night chat though. Nah, let me tell
Yeah.
you how it all went down. You ready for a real story right now, V?
Oh yeah, well,
Let's do
bring
it.
it. Let me hear it.
Okay. So we meet up. He does some stuff for me. I needed him to do some paperwork for me. And so, like I'm like, let me hurry up and get this done, get all my paperwork done so I ain't gotta like deal with the craziness.
Hmm.
So as I'm leaving, I'm like, yo, we still cool? He's like, yeah, man, we cool or whatever. So I go back inside and we talk and we talk and we talk. And then so he's like, it's just me and him at the house. Just us. So he's like, yo, I'm like, dude, I'm hungry. I need to go get some food. And he's like, all right, cool, I'll ride with you.
Did you tell me this story
X
before?
fix Yes, I did. X fix your mouth because I see the look on your face.
I think I remember this. Okay, bet, bet.
I know. All right. So we go and get the food. He's like, let's stop at the little package store, which is like, liquor store, right? So he go get him some little mini bottles, and he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna get me some to drink since you driving."
I
I'm
know
like,
exactly what store you're talking about. The package store.
"Oh yeah, I definitely know you know,
Okay.
because I told you."
Mhm.
So we riding around, we get the food, you know what I'm saying? And so we like now we're like just riding back to his house, and now that all of my stuff is out on the table, he feels comfortable enough to start telling me about all the wild things he has done,
Mhm.
all the information, the all the stuff that I really honestly I don't need to hear because I'm looking like, why are you telling me this? You know what I'm saying? Like straight up.
Yeah, no, why did he feel comfortable to tell you that at that point?
I
You hadn't,
guess because I guess because one, he possibly never told anybody this before.
you
Two,
know,
because he's had these couple of drinks. He's now, like an
okay.
open book, and that
Okay, you
truth
already
serum
have
is
the
starting to
drinks.
kick in.
And you
Yeah.
probably have that energy where people feel like they can open up to you, right?
I mean, yeah, I mean, he's been
Mm.
doing that for years prior to this happening. So this like is nothing new. Um, because he used to call like I would be out, out in the regular world, and he called me up, and we sit there, and he'll tell me about all his problems, everything's going down, and how he felt like this girlfriend wasn't the girl for him, X, Y, and Z, and all this type of stuff, right?
Okay,
So I'm
then.
looking like, bruh, like, okay. And I stop what I'm doing just to see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So now he's in the car with me and he's telling me everything from his sexual experiences
Uh-uh.
with cis women, him hooking up with a trans woman, um, just all these different things he's telling me. And I'm looking like, bro, low key, I'm gonna need you to stop talking to me, like for real. Like, because this this
It's a
this
little
this
much.
energy in
We're
this.
getting kind of deep into.
Yeah, you like I'm and this it's energy in this car is kind of shifting, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. And so we are, we talking, and he's talking, and I'm looking at him, he looking at me, and I'm like, yo,
We're
what
looking
is
at each
going on here?
other.
Yeah, exactly. He looking at me, and his eyes sitting low, and I'm looking like, okay. Um, so we finally get back to the house because this has been like a 30-minute, about an hour journey from the time we left his house to the time we getting back.
Mm.
So by this time, he got the alcohol in his system. I didn't ate some food or whatever, and we didn't talk about everything underneath the sun.
Hmm.
We get back to his house, and as we're walking in, so he has dogs. Like, and when I say dogs, I'm talking multiple dogs. And he had let the dogs out before we had left. I had already left out, and he let the dogs out after him. So the dogs just roaming through the house, and these are little ankle biters.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
so, they all run in a pack. So they like, so they doing all of this when we get back to the house when I walk up. So that stops me from going inside. But if I had gone into that house,
Y'all would have done something.
history would have been, yeah, history would have been changed
Mm. But
without a
now,
doubt. No, so, so then the next day I hit him up, and immediately he tells me, "Oh, I'm back with my girl." Like,
wow.
yeah,
I
that's
almost
the first
forgot
thing
that.
that comes out of his mouth. "Oh, I'm back with my girl." Like, bro, like,
Wow.
yeah,
Who does he need to
that
prove something to, you or himself?
it. I think it was to himself. I think it was
Like for
because it
real.
got so close to his mind and my mind were on the same thing.
Mhm.
Because he was like he was talking it up. He was really on it, like telling me all these things and X,
He
Y,
had to
and
get
Z, and I
himself
was
back in
like,
check. You know that, right? He had to like be like, "Oh
yeah, I
shit, what did
know.
I do?"
Yeah, like almost, yeah, like almost went on and crossed over. Almost did X, Y, and Z
Mhm.
because I think he knew what was about to go down.
Huh.
I
Oh
know he
yeah.
knows.
Yeah. If you felt it, he felt it too. Of course.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it wasn't one sided.
That's hot.
Yeah. I was like, yo, it would have been really hot if y'all just did it. But like, whatever. Maybe that's just me.
I think it would have been. I think it would have been. But see, here's a problem with that being the case. There would have been this whole thing about, oh, you took advantage of me because you knew I was
I know.
drinking.
I know. People.
Right.
Oh,
Yo.
Good.
you know what
People
I'm
cause
Good.
saying?
drama for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would have been a whole lot of drama.
Yeah. you
you
You made
know.
the
definitely
right
made.
decision.
And then, especially when the first thing you do the next day when I call you up is you run to tell me I got back with my girl, because
Mm.
you
He's
knew,
scared.
like, hell
He's scared
yeah,
of his feelings. He's
you got,
running away from his
Hmm.
feelings. Yeah, no, Vicky and I are like
so
bad
after that,
influences. We would have definitely probably done something.
yeah, we would have,
I
we was definitely about to go
mean,
there.
You
I mean,
know,
I was definitely about to
I
touch the back of his throat. That's
mean,
all I'm saying.
mm,
gasp.
that's oof. Okay.
Vicky's like, that's
Yeah,
fun.
Vicky had to cross her legs in that moment.
Love.
Okay, I see
Yeah, a
you.
little bit, little bit, little bit,
Ah.
a little bit.
Love. And
All
on
right.
that note, y'all, I am gonna I'm gonna get something to eat. All right.
Yep.
Maybe my own set of chips. And yeah, let's be on here what, tomorrow?
Yep.
Let's do
Same
tomorrow.
time.
All right. Bet. This
Uh,
was fun.
yeah,
Ah,
I
this
enjoyed
sucks.
this. It was nice talking with y'all.
It's
Yeah.
over too soon.
I know, I
Yeah.
know. I'm just so hungry. I mean, maybe we could come back on later if you want to.
I mean, if you got time, I ain't got shit to do. I
All
really
right.
don't.
Let me see how
You
this
know.
came out because I feel like the YouTube recording doesn't have our like your voices in it, and like that's kind of what made me be like, "Oh
Hey,
crap, I
River.
have to stop." Because your voices are on TikTok. YouTube wouldn't have your voices. Why would it have your voices? I don't know. Let me go and see if the recording came out with your voices on it. All right.
Okay.
I'll
If you want to do it again, just hit me up. Let me know. Send me, shoot me a text.
bet. All right,
Later.
y'all.
All right.
Peace.
All right. Love you.
Love you.